Guys, welcome to the video. This is yet another video blog. I just want to quickly talk about these two clocks. I have reviewed the Braun over on the right around about 1 year ago, and still on the same battery, just a single AA battery, and it's been running for over a year. Or around about 1 year now, and it's been flawless. It's a little bit of a loud tick, it does annoy me, so I just leave this one in the kitchen. But as you guys know, I recently reviewed this one. I brought it to the channel, and we talked about this one in a video blog. Well, forgive me if I'm completely making a huge mistake here, but I'm looking at these two alarm clocks. Now I know alarm clocks are going to be similar, but these two are just almost too similar to me. And now both of them are German, they've got that in common. This Braun doesn't say made in Germany. In fact, it doesn't tell you where this was made, so I don't know. I can only assume China, but Braun, at least historically, has always been a German brand. Junghans is still indeed made in Germany. I'm not sure of the age of this one. I'm unable to find any information. There's not even a model number. I can't find anything about this one online. Now, interestingly enough, they've both kind of got the Bauhaus style going on. They've got some sort of form of minimalism, on the dials. They're not overly complicated. They've both got this yellow second hand, which is, I don't know, maybe that's just sheer coincidence, but it's very interesting. You've got two German travel alarm clocks, and they've both got two yellow hands. Now, Braun were definitely famous for it. Junghans maybe not so much, to my knowledge. Anyway, someone correct me if that is wrong. And I'm just looking at the pair of them, and they both look. They almost look. Where I'm kind of going with this is, could these even have been made in the same factory, a similar factory? Could Junghans and Braun be kind of sharing, maybe not so much sharing designs, but I don't know. They look very similar to me. They're different enough to be different. I mean, the hands are more pointed cathedral hands, whereas they're more rounded on the Braun. I'm going to go ahead and say that I think the Braun might be better, because the Braun has got this dedicated alarm. So what you do is you raise this up, and then when that hour hand hits this hour hand here hits the 6, which is where the alarm is, that should go off. I'm not going to test it right now on the video. This Junghans, unfortunately, I'm beginning to think maybe it's broken, or it's just over the years. It's this sound, if you can just make that out on the back, that's where the volume, oops, there you go. So I've just I'm glad I've done that really. I've just dropped the clock, and you can hear it beeping. Now look what happens, guys. If I push in here, it stops the beeping. It stopped. So I'm actually now thinking to myself, well, I think the Junghans is actually technically maybe broken. I don't believe it was supposed to function like that. So I guess what I'm trying to say to people watching the video is, if anybody is looking for a travel alarm clock, and you don't care too much because you can hear both of them audibly ticking, I'm going to suggest you go with the Braun. I mean, it's significantly easier to go with the Braun because these are much more readily available. The Junghans, this is probably a vintage. I picked this up on eBay, albeit at a relatively low price. But the Braun is, the Braun definitely seems to be, of the two, the kind of better built, functional clock. So yeah, it's interesting. It's just interesting to me. I kind of thought I'd just do a quick video blog and point this one out. I guess this is just my thoughts, me rambling on. So make of this what you will. But my kind of, sometimes people forget about Braun. People say that, they've been sold out to whichever company. The name escapes me. Sorry, guys. As you can see, it's 10:30 in the evening. My brain is switched off for the night. But people think Braun, they're maybe a company of the past. But you know what, guys? For the money, I still think they produce good quality products. I really do. And I think this is one of them. I picked this up for less than £5 brand new. And again, just off a single AA battery. A single AA battery. And this has been performing, admirably for over or around about 1 year now. I'd have to check the date of my original video. So yeah, kudos to Braun. I think they've produced something really quite special, if you ask me. An inexpensive alarm clock, super accurate, quartz, single battery. I just simply can't complain. Junghans, as beautiful as it looks, and I love that, like I say, those discs with the loom, and it's just ever so slightly disappointing to me that over time, I'm sure it worked perfectly originally, but all it takes now is for you to drop or knock the alarm at the clock itself, and the alarm starts. It's a bit frustrating. Whereas I do love Braun's kind of, you push this up and you've got a dedicated alarm, push it down, and it's no more. So there you have it, guys. I'm going to end out the video. Don't want this to run much over 7 minutes. So thanks for watching. Have you got a favourite travel alarm yourself? Do you use one? Do you just stick it in the kitchen the same as me? I'd love to know if anybody else is interested. I love these little miniature travel alarm clocks. So really interested to see if anybody has got an opinion on them, whether anybody collects them, whether anybody cares about them. Is it just me? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks, guys.